Do you like doing YouTube or are you over it? I dare you to ask LiLee to be your girlfriend. What? Are you ready to announce your entire name?
Yeah. Fresh vet. We overseas with this one, man. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
So this is our sixth Q&A, kind of like finding out what their name was before they were adopted, but also just other questions that you guys give us. And I love these. We've loved all the awesome questions, but we're gonna start with this one. Are you ready?
Okay.
But before we start, make sure you
give us a thumbs up down
He's out
below.
of practice.
I haven't done this in a while.
Subscribe down below.
Give us a thumbs up down below. Subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell. Ding. And follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Good job. Well, that was a lot.
See you in our video.
All right.
Sorry. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's okay. All right. So, our first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. When you were adopted, were you sad to leave your biological family?
When I was adopted, I'd have to say no.
Because you weren't with your biological family. Where were you?
No, I was in an orphanage.
Yes, he was in an orphanage. Were you sad to leave the orphanage?
I mean, a part of me was like, yes, because I knew people there. I didn't really know what was going on. So, I mean, no, like, I wasn't like 100% aware of it. It was just like, hey, I know these people, and it just kind of happened. So, I mean, like, now, it's like, yeah, it was, you know, I met some cool people.
Yeah,
for sure.
So there's probably some friends you grew up with for a while there.
Yes.
You were in the orphanage for like 3 years. So I'm sure you had friends there, right?
I think I had friends there.
Yeah, so probably a little bit sad like anyone would be, but not too bad. Because it was exciting there to be able to be adopted. All right, do you have any other siblings from your birth mom?
No, I am the one and only.
I dare you to ask LiLee to be your girlfriend. What?
Yeah, that was, she had that?
No, it was that person, but anyway.
Oh.
Do you dare to ask LiLee to be your girlfriend? Not yet.
Not with Corona.
No,
Can't get her
he's
sick.
gonna wait till that's over.
Gotta wait.
All right, do you have a crush? Be honest.
Yes, but it's classified information.
Classified information. Is
Okay.
she famous or is she like a person that you actually know?
I've seen her in my dreams.
Okay, so probably she's famous. So you don't actually know her.
No, I
Okay.
do not actually know her.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to say it then? Because you know you could maybe get her attention.
No, because I have a crush on her. She don't have one on me.
Yeah, but she doesn't even know. So if you said her name, she'd probably watch this video and be like, he has a crush on me? And then, you know, she might just DM you or something.
Yeah, but what if Clay gets mad?
Oh, Clay. Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Okay.
Wait, so we didn't answer that question, right? Do I have a crush? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Not
what's her
saying.
name?
It starts with A through Z
Okay.
and ends with Z through 8.
If you had $1 million, what would be the first car you would buy?
But that's not like my real answer. My real answer would be like, yeah, dude, I'd take that $1 million and I'd invest into some businesses, or like I'd start my own business.
There you go. So what he would do with $1 million is he would invest in some businesses or start a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I just didn't know if it was gonna be.
It's not flashy, but it's good.
Whoa! Business alert! Bum, bum, bum.
That was flashy. Good job.
There you go.
How old was Bridger when he was adopted?
I was adopted when I was 7 years old. I got adopted around, was it Christmas time? Was it around that time?
So you were adopted January 12th.
Oh, was I really?
Yeah.
So I just turned 7.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
You learn something new every day. This next question is, where has he been?
Where has who been?
You been.
Me been? I've been chilling. If you haven't yet, go watch our last week's video. It tells you everything. Literally everything from where I've been to where I'm at and in between. I mean, if I lost a toenail, there's probably detail in there that I lost.
Probably, so go check it out.
Last week. Fire!
Nothing about a toenail.
Boom!
All right, did you speak Russian with JourNee at the beginning, or maybe you still do?
Did we speak Russian at the beginning?
So by the time JourNee came, Bridger had pretty much lost his Russian.
I learned English. I learned English. I learned English. I learned English in 3 months.
Yes.
So I mean, we knew a little bit.
real.
Like literally, we knew like a sentence. You know, like, hey, how are you? My name's this, or like, good, bye, hi, you know, good night, whatever. And that was literally it. To this day, not really. I mean, we'll say, you know, привет or до свидания, which is hi and goodbye. I mean, that's basically.
Yeah.
Or we joke around, you know.
A few words, but they both don't really speak it fluently anymore because they both learned English super fast, and so sadly they lost most of their Russian. But probably if they started practicing again, I bet you could pick it up.
Oh yeah.
I bet so.
Oh yeah. I mean, I might need a hat. That way I could just.
Wait,
I am Russian.
Where's your house?
Yes, because in Russia, you know how they have those big hats?
Yeah. Maybe that would help him remember.
Yeah. Put it on. It's
Send
like.
us one of those big hats.
I was
Yeah.
really confused what was going on right there.
Because every person who says I'm Russian, they always ask, did you ever wear those big hats?
Wear the big fluffy hat.
I mean, like, no joke. I mean, a lot of people ask
Yeah.
that. So, I don't look Russian if I put on a hat.
You look Russian.
I'll look Russian.
Okay. Was it weird being adopted first? You were the first one adopted in our family.
I don't think it was weird for me. Now, I think it was weird for my sister Cassidy. To this day, that's why in videos you'll see that she's older when she's not. I was in January, she's in March, right? 2 months? January, February, March. Oh wow, 3 months apart. Anywho, when I got adopted, I was happy with it. Cassidy, on the other hand,
She was like, okay, you adopted this kid the same age as me.
just say it, she did
And
not
he's getting
like me.
all this big attention, and that was kind of
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. And then now look at her.
Yes, and they're both red.
Still younger than me.
personalities, like super
I
strong
like you
personalities.
now.
I like you
good.
too, Cass.
Do you remember anything about Russia?
Yes, I remember a lot. But one funny story is one night I decided to get the whole orphanage that was in my room of the age to go downstairs and to just make a mess in our playroom because I was young. And then we went back upstairs and we jumped on the bed and I started hitting people with pillows. I mean, I'm like 6. I started hitting people with pillows and I hear our lady who's in charge of us wake up and I hurry and I jump into bed, pretend like I'm asleep, and then everybody ends up getting so much trouble. Like, she just looks and she goes, can't you just look at ding, 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 ding? Can't you just be as great as that? So she promised me a Big Apple in the morning. Everybody's cleaning. I go and ask her about the Big Apple. I said, so hey, where's this Big Apple you promised me? In Russia, apple with the sticker? Oh my gosh, that's like $1 million in the US at the time. I asked her about it and she goes, how do you know about that? I turned around and I walked. I never got the apple. It was funny.
Wow.
It was so funny.
Wow. So anybody that's watching from Russia, if you grew up in an orphanage, this is the child that got you in trouble that night.
Shoot.
So,
I'm in so
you know,
much trouble.
comment down below if you were in the orphanage that night. All right. What is your first memory of meeting your forever mom? And this one says forever son, so I can tell my first memory too. So
Right.
You go first.
Okay, it was kind of complicated. I was adopted for like literally 3 days. The day I found out I was adopted, I was at the house. I was at my mom's house. Tiffany, I don't know, my mom, anywho. And I just remember she's like, I was getting ready to go to the house up literally the next door neighbors where I live. And she was like saying something to me. She's like, no, you're ours, you get to live here and stuff. And I had like this big old Spider-Man toy that was Trey's. And I just remember, I had so much excitement. I remember like I hugged her and said like, Kukla V, how do you pronounce it again? Kukla.
I think you
Kukla. Anywho, I said, I love you, mom, in Russian. As you can see, we don't speak Russian.
I think it's to be a Lubia mama.
To be a Lubia mom.
Yeah.
And that was the first memory I had.
That was gonna be one of my first memories. The first actual memory of when I saw his picture was a crazy story, and we will fill you in on one of another videos. But I saw a picture of him, and the person that was gonna adopt him was my dear friend, and she was going to adopt him, and she's like telling me about him and his picture. And I said, oh, he's so cute. He still has this twinkle in his eye, and he's so cute. He almost looks familiar. And right when I said that, a little voice told me, I'm so glad you feel that way, because he will be yours. And I had no idea that I was gonna actually adopt him. And so I just sat there and looked at his cute twinkly eyes in the picture, and couldn't believe what I felt inside. And then fast forward a few months, and sure enough, he was ours. So that's my first memory. And coming home and telling him he was ours, and he wrapped his arms around my waist and kept looking up at me and kept saying, Tibia Lubia Mama, Tibia Lubia Mama, and was hugging me. And it was so, anyway, sorry. I'm gonna cry if I talk about that. All right, do you regret changing your name?
No, no way. Because here's the thing, I got two, because one is American and one is Russian. So I got Dos, which is Spanish.
Which is cool.
Which for two.
Which is Dos. We're kind of getting it kind of confusing with Spanish, Russian, but yeah.
Are
anyway.
you coming? Oh, that's the next question. I was rereading the question.
Are you coming back in the Nen Fam videos?
Boom! Yeah, I'm coming back, baby! You'll see me next week! And if you didn't see me next week, see me last week because I was in the video! Woo!
Okay, he's
yes, I'm coming back.
Well, that was extra.
He's excited,
I'm
but
sweating.
yes, he is coming back.
Yes, I am.
And we're excited to have him.
Yes.
So. Oh, all right. Why you don't take off that necklace?
Why don't I take off my necklace?
It's from me and his daddy.
Yes. I just never take it off. It's actually sweet. Like in general, like people ask, dude, that's a sweet necklace. They don't know necessarily what it means. Cause I mean, there's like words on it that my parents gave to me a while ago, and it's like fishermen of sea. So it's
Fishers of men.
Fishers of men, like fishermen of sea.
Representing the Savior.
Yes. Yeah. So I just keep it on because I like it. It's something that I've got given when I was going through some hard stuff, and I've never taken it off.
Yeah.
Don't intend to.
I'm glad. What is it like growing up? Because you are the same age as Kass.
She's in the background just
She's already like
oh no. Not gonna lie, me and Kass, as like growing up, we actually got along so well.
Yeah.
I mean, we did so much stuff together, from singing in a ballet room to dressing up in a dress and getting makeup on to being a biker to, I'm saying too much. Me and Kass had literally, like, we had so much fun. Me and her were like best friends,
Yeah.
I would say, growing up. Or at least the closest person I was to.
of his siblings.
But yeah, until like what? We moved to St. George and high school hit or middle school hit, and she's got a boyfriend, too busy for me. Or she's snitching about me kissing behind a dumpster. Her face is red.
Do you like doing YouTube, or are you over it?
I love YouTube. Me and Kass, when we were younger, we did a little bit of it. I mean, it wasn't like as much, but we did definitely do a lot of stuff. We tried like crazy food experiments. I've always had a thing for being on camera.
And he's good at it. So.
Yeah, and I'm good looking at it.
He's good looking.
Oh,
and he's
good at it. Yeah, good at it.
And you're good looking. Okay, where are you initially from?
Oh, Russia. Yeah, I'm St.
Remember what part
Petersburg.
of Russia? Oh,
It's a little town
outside of St. Petersburg.
outside of St. Petersburg. No, it was in St. Petersburg. Tambov was like this, like the place I was growing. I just found out we're famous for our technology. No wonder why I was so freaking smart when I got adopted and was so good at technology.
He's still good at technology. He's still good at technology, and so that makes sense. So Tambov region of Russia.
What?
Tambov region of Russia. Region. Tambov region of Russia.
Just St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah. What's your dream pet? P.S. I love you, Nen Fam, so much.
Thank you for saying you love me.
So nice.
Sometimes my own siblings might say it or hesitate to say it. I'm just kidding. What's your dream pet?
Mine would be like a tiger.
You would think, right? But then after hearing like the Tiger King and stuff, it's like,
maybe not.
oh man,
well, like later, you know.
I thought
In
tigers
heaven,
were
I'll
so
have tigers.
cool. If I had a pet, bro, I'd get a hippo.
Pegasus. A hippo?
I'd get a hippo because guess what? We could turn on that Moto song.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so every time you walk in, you're just by yourself and people are staring at you because you got a big old hippo behind you. If you got a tiger, people are like, oh, you got a hippo? People are like, whoa!
Wow.
Like, yeah, like what's your numbers?
All right, oh my gosh. All right, the big question is, did you change your name? We already said yes, he changed his name, but are you ready to announce your entire name?
Kuzovkin Vladimir Alexandrovich. Bam! I nailed that! Woo! I was reading left to right like, Kuzovkin Vladimir, Kuzovkin Vladimir.
You got it.
Kuzovkin Vladimir Alexandrovich. That was my Russian name before I had gotten adopted, was Kuzovkin Vladimir Alexandrovich. Translated in English means bodybuilder.
I didn't know that meant bodybuilder.
Yeah, I mean, can you pronounce Kuzovkin?
You guys
Yeah,
try it.
you try it.
So, and now your American, or your name now is?
Mr. Poopy Butt?
No.
Oh.
Mr. Bridger Alexander Nelson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you even see him? He's so out of frame. Get over here so we can do the outro. You guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a blast.
Honestly, I did not mean to cut you off. Restart, please.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. This has been so much fun.
It was so much fun to answer you guys' questions. Now that you guys get to know me a little bit, don't forget, subscribe down below. Notifications, make sure they're on. If you liked it, please leave it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, don't leave a thumbs down. Just ignore it.
And follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. See you later.
Bye!